Dear students, today's video is on writing. On Saturdays, I make videos on essays. To see the essays I did earlier, you can visit my channel, Excellence the Ideal Class, or my Facebook or Instagram page with the same name, that is Excellence the Ideal Class. Let us see the question for today. Figures show that in some countries, the proportion of population 15 or younger is increasing. What are its present and possible future effects on these countries? So, in this essay, we have to write the present and the possible future impact of population 15 or younger being more in some countries. In IELTS, you write your essays in around 250 to 270 words in 4 to 6 paragraphs in 40 minutes. In the first paragraph, you always write the introduction with background and thesis statement. In the middle paragraphs, you write your ideas, and in the last paragraph, you have to write the conclusion. In the introduction, you write two statements, background and thesis statement. The background statement introduces the topic, and thesis statement states what you are going to write about the essay, which always depends on the question. Now let us see the introduction. The population of people aged 15 or younger is more than other age groups in some nations, and it is imperative to see its present and future impact on them. So, first I have written the background statement, that is, the population of people aged 15 or younger is more than other age groups in some nations, and then the thesis statement, and it is imperative to see its present and future impact on them. Imperative means necessary to be done, and the word nation should be plural, nations. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph. See the points I have put, the language that I have used. Now in the next paragraph, I have written the present impact. The present effect may not be a positive one, since it is dependent population and without making any contribution to the economy consumes huge amount of resources, as governments have to spend a lot of money on their education and health, especially when there are more children. All this can put a heavy burden on the treasury of a country. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph. See the points I have put and the language I have used. Now people who are 15 or younger, they are mostly dependent population, they don't earn. So they don't contribute to the economy, but yes, government has to spend a lot of money on them, so which can put a heavy burden on the treasury of a country. Instead of treasury, you can also write the exchequer of a country. So first see the points and after that the language. There is lot of planning and thinking that goes into writing an essay, so that the ideas that you write, there is sense and connectivity in them, and the way you make your sentences, the language you use, there's sense and connectivity in it as well. Now in the next paragraph, I have written the future impact. With regard to the future impact, which could be positive as well as negative, if the government and society manages to nurture them well, provide quality education and create employment opportunities, this educated youth can make a huge contribution to the country and its economic growth. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph, see the points I have put and the language I have used. So in future the impact could be both positive and negative, it depends. If the government and society is able to nurture them well, provide quality education, create opportunities, the countries which will have more young people working definitely will have a faster economic growth compared to others. Nurture means to look after someone well when they are growing. Now, in the next paragraph, I have written the impact could be negative also. However, if these nations fail in doing so, the uneducated and directionless youth can cause much harm to their country For example, crime might rise or there could be unrest in the country. Unrest means a situation in which people are unhappy and angry and they can protest as well. Now you can take some time to read this paragraph, see the points I have put and the language I have used. And also learn how to put an example, because if you put an example, it increases your chances of getting a better score. So first you write the point, they can harm their country, and then you explain that point through example, how they can harm their country. Crime might rise when youngsters are uneducated, or there could be unrest in the country. Now, in the last paragraph, I have written the conclusion. Eventually, a large number of juveniles may create challenges for their country at present, but can be an asset in future if efforts are made to educate them well and become good human beings. Now, you can take some time to read this paragraph, see the points I have put, the language I have used. Juvenile means people, young people who are not adults yet. Asset means a valuable person or a thing. Dear students, there's lot of planning and thinking that goes into writing an essay, so that whatever you write your ideas, they make sense, there's connectivity, they are connected to the topic. And secondly, there's sense and connectivity the way you write them, the language and the sentences. And in case you want to prepare well for your IELTS exam, you can join my class. I have given my contact number at the beginning. You can also subscribe my channel, Excellence the Ideal Class, or follow me on my Facebook or Instagram page, where you will find content that will help you in exam preparation. Thank you very much.